Look, I want you guys to know something, and I'm gonna be serious for a minute. This really means a lot to me that you take time out of your day to watch these updates, because these updates, these are important. These are really important. This is me telling you, connecting with you, opening my heart to you, you know, and sometimes there's stuff in there you don't want to see. So, and actually most of the time, there's probably stuff in there that you just stay in there, and that no one should know about outside of the old Derek's noggin. But you know what? You deal with it, and I appreciate that. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I come out and I ask you to deal with it. And you know what you guys do? You deal with it. And that means a lot to me. But as for today, I have a 3DS review. I have a 3DS eShop review. I have a 3DS eShop Runner review. And it's a game about, it's a game called Skater Cat. Here's spoiler alert. It's about a cat that skates on a skateboard, which is just adorable. Don't act like, come on. Even you dog people are like, aw, I wish my dog would skateboard, but it's too dumb to do that. Dogs are dumb. Cats are cunning, and they're like predators that we've somehow been able to tame and keep in our homes. That's a cat. And that's awesome, you know? Like, what is it, a wolf or a lion, you know? That's what really dogs and cats come down to. Anyway, Skater Cat's a review that I have, and it's an okay runner. You should check out my review of it today on Classic Game Room, classicgameroom.com. My hair looks awesome today, but that's no different from any other day. And then tomorrow, TJ's back. TJ's back in play. Here's the sun. He's got a review, Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma for the PS3. TJ has that review tomorrow. And you know what? You should watch that review because in it, he shits from the hip. Stiff upper lip. I'll also have a review tomorrow of a Game Boy game. And in fact, what's interesting about it is it's a game called Tailspin by a company called Capcom, based on a property owned by a company called Disney. That's right. It's one of those great Capcom Disney games, only it's on the Game Boy. So it's a Game Boy version of the NES game, and it's better than you'd think. And I talk about that in the review, how, you know, Capcom made these classic Disney NES games, but some of the Game Boy versions were better than you might think, and Tailspin's one of them. And since it's Monday, and Monday is basically Chills Day, I'm gonna answer some of your questions over in the forums on classicgameroom.com. And I gotta tell you, our boy Shy Guy, he has knocked it out of the park today with one of the best questions we've yet to receive in the forums. Maybe in any forum ever that anyone's ever received. He wants to know, Derek, if you could be any cereal mascot, which one would you be? This is a question that normally I would spend weeks deliberating. To ask me that on the spot is, you're asking quite a bit, Shy Guy, but since it's such a good question, I will oblige you. My initial thought is Captain Crunch, right? Because he's the captain, and a captain of Crunch. And also Peanut Butter Crunch is a delicious cereal. And what I like about Captain Crunch is that his cereals run the gamut in terms of quality. He's got something as wonderful as Peanut Butter Crunch and something as deplorably awful as the original Captain Crunch that like rips the top of your mouth apart. So he's got cereals for any spectrum of events or occasions. You know, if he likes you, he can give you a good cereal. If he doesn't like you, he'll give you something that's just terrible and is gonna make your mouth bleed. That's what I appreciate about Captain Crunch. You never know what you're gonna get from him. He's throwing cards. He also plays poker. That's a true story. Also, you know, there's any number of cereal mascots I'd like to be. How about, the dog from Cookie Crisp that's always getting caught stealing shit, but he never goes to jail. It's like he's got a permanent get out of jail free card. I want that get out of jail free card. So I would like to be the dog from the Cookie Crisp, because he's just, basically I just want to steal things. Just from everything and everywhere, things I don't even want. I just want to steal them and then sell them for twice the market value. This is capitalism, as I understand it. And one more question for today. This one comes from our boy Fast Quick, who wants to know what my thoughts are on the industry's push toward VR headsets. This whole thing with the Oculus and virtual reality, this pretty much sums up like 99% of the problems I have with the modern game industry. Because it's not about games anymore. It's just not. And anyone who tells you it is lying directly to your face. Now it's about, all of a sudden gamers, we used to love games, but now we love technology and we love hardware. We love hardware more than we love games. Like, who cares what hardware you have? What matters is what games, are coming out for it. But you have these fanboy wars over your hardware. Who cares? It's a hardware. That's like saying, oh, your Blu-ray player sucks. Mine's better. Who cares? They do the same thing. They do the same thing. Focus on the movies, focus on the content. I don't need the gaming industry to pour endless amount of resources into a virtual reality headset that we all know is invariably going to suck. It's just gonna suck. There's not gonna be anything to play. There's nothing to play on the new consoles right now, and we're talking about a headset. Now you got me all fired up. I miss the days when it didn't matter, And back in the day, if you were a Nintendo or a Sega guy, it wasn't that you liked the hardware, you liked the games. Nintendo people liked Mario and Zelda, and Sega people liked Sonic and Gunstar Heroes, and they were different. It was a console war based on games and based on the content and of your character. It's no longer about your character anymore. I kind of blacked out there. I don't even know what I just said. Something about headsets. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today because I've got to go play. Speaking of games, I got to go play a game that's not going to be very fun. I gotta get some more tacos. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. I'll talk to you guys Wednesday.